The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And that gets things running. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail, time
and the shot! There it is!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Corinthians finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Well, that's beautifully weighted.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Can he get it through? Caught offside that time. Saliba. And it's Azar. Oh, super find. And the flag has stayed down.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
McAllister, Rijkaard, kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Well timed, excellent interception. Liverpool leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Bullet. And here's Van Basten.
Such good technique.
That's good running. Van Basten!
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Now it's Haaland. He's through and all alone! And the shot! He's scored! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
They've played it short. Now it's Busquets. There's the shot! This is their second corner of the game. Oh, that's a fine interception. And now they can spring out of defence. And that has left him in a heap. Great ball, and he's in here. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Now it's Haaland. And this is Messi. That is ended up in no man's land. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Tries to pass it through. Yamal gets into a good position. Thinks about the shot. Bullet. McAllister.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. So, third corner of the game. Mendes deals with that comfortably. Corinthians are looking to go forward now. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, good-looking ball. Stood up well to him there. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. It's Luis Garcia! Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle.
Yeah, it's an invitation to go for goal that you just can't resist.
Hullet! Ruud Hullet! Oh, it's fabulous! He's got himself an absolute peach. And they're back in front. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground.
And the shot! He has done it! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Haaland really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
That is very well defended. He might be in here! Real chance! Oh, it's hit the post! Howson gets it clear. Corinthians ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. McAllister. Howson calmly anticipates. Knocks it into space. Great chance! And it's a goal! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
He's in a great position here. And it's claimed by the keeper. And he was quick to react. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And it's corner. This possibly the last play of the half. Decent chance! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. So what a half. So many talking points, so many goals, so much drama. It's 3-2.
Atenção, proprietário do carro azul estacionado em frente ao portão do estádio. Favor retirar o veículo.
There's the start of the second half. Now it's Hazard. Oh, that's fabulous. Neuer claims comfortably. Now it's Van Basten. Now, can they get him away? Hullet shoots! And he hits the net! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Luis Garcia. Looking for the run. And this is Hazard. Oh, that was vital. Bullet.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Messi, he is through here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Saliba promptly onto that, and that is that. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's a good spell of possession, this. And claimed it back swiftly. Alexander-Arnold. Yamal looking to get on the end of this. McAllister. Engages and forces him off the ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Looking for options for movement. Played out towards the right wing. Look at the space here. And he lines up. Oh, smashing header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Great vision. No, that's been intercepted. Busquets. And it's Van Basten. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Howson. Rudiger. Busquets. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Played down the flank. This looks promising. He has found the way through. And reclaimed it in a trice. Busquets. It's Belletti. Now it's Luis Garcia. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Into the last quarter of an hour. That's been slipped through. He's being urged to shoot. Oh, good spread. Aimed in towards... A mighty effort! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, it was a bit complacent there, I thought, Peter. Maybe he thinks the game is already won.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Looking to play him in. Yamal is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And it's Hazard. He's got away. Goes for a shot! No mistake! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Yeah, the goal was really well worked. Look, the game is a constant search for space, and he found the pocket.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Substituição no time do Corinthians. Camisa
So,
10.
time for changes on both
Camisa
sides,
7.
actually.
Camisa 11.
Corinthians get themselves back
Deixando
into
o campo
contention.
para a entrada
Well, I
de
think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Camisa 21. Teremos uma
Bullet.
substituição.
Passing is crisp and sharp. And this is Kluivert. He's found a way through. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Bullet having a look. And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. Serginho has a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
They're up to 5 corners now. And it's been taken short. Can he find the finish?
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
That has been cut short. Bullet. He's a sharp little ball here. Batistuta! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that
Foram
simple.
indicados 4 minutos de
Garcia.
acréscimo.
Driving on and making good progress. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And that was very necessary. That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Luis Garcia pinches it off him. Howson. And that is a little undercooked.
Well,
And the referee brings it to a close. Liverpool have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
well, it's a win that came as a result of an ideal start, Peter. A high-octane
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And we're underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, I wonder a little bit what role this guy, Matheus Cunha, has been asked to play here, Peter, because despite all his creativity and balls...
Oh, they could be... And the shots! Goal! An extraordinary start! Breakthrough in next to no time!
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Brazil are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Busquets with the clearance. Tries to get it clear.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Joelinton takes a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Rudiger tries to clear. Now it's Anthony. Now, can they get him away? Good read, needed to be. Conte. Now it's McAllister. Now it's Hullet. Rafinha. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Liverpool leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Neuer breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Rudiger cuts out the pass. Busquets. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Neymar.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Well, we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And here's Neymar. Neymar proves just a little bit too strong. Conte. And it's Van Basten. And the pass is intercepted. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know.
Matheus Cunha! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Could move up a gear here. He's had it taken off him. Can he get it through? Oh, Red, nice interception. That's a good ball out wide.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Engages and forces him off the ball. Anthony. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was... Real chance! He would have been quick to recover this. A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precise.
Hendrick! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Brilliantly cut out. Well, there's the clearance. Casemiro. Looking tidy in possession here. McAllister. Ball played for Conte. And it's Belletti. He's got away. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, shooting chance! And he hits the net. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Simplicity itself.
Van Basten really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Liverpool are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
He's through here. He's got tall. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Conte, he has found the way through. Delivers the ball. Oh, decent chance! Oh, good-looking ball.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
It's a promising position. Rudiger. Conte. McAllister is always scanning the pitch for targets. Conte stood up well to him there. Neymar distributed tidily. Anthony. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Van Basten. And the referee brings the first half to a close. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Liverpool ahead 2-0 and they are looking good. There's the start of the second half. Somewhat off target. Neymar. Some resolute defending there. Now it's Van Basten. It's Van Basten! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Anthony. Neymar. And here's the chance to counter. Endrick. He's on it. Can he get away?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Now it's Anthony. Neymar. Oh, important interception. And he's quick to get it clear again. Endrick tries to play it through. McAllister. Quality ball. Belletti. Nicely weighted ball. And it's been played through. Judge, surely! Relentless! Just relentless! And the lead is extended still further. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And he should have made it 4.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well. Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Busquets. Well, that looks a decent ball. A lot of space ahead of him. That is a brilliant interception. Shot a goal! It's in! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
And yes, it's chance for a shot! He's got a goal! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Well, that is one way to stop him. Good ball, good take. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now, the ball's gone astray. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. And it's made its way to him. Busquets deals with that comfortably. McAllister looking for the run. That is a great pick out. Linton. And it's Neymar. Now it's Anthony. Anthony will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. He's a sharp little ball here. Always onto this. Now this could be a chance. That's good defending, very good defending. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Endrick. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Out to the right. Neymar. And it's claimed by the keeper. Conte. And he's managed to get free.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
He's found the way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Hullet. He's shifting through the gears here. Casemiro. Neymar.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Kante, who's set up one goal so far. Just 5 minutes left. And he cuts out the supply. And it's Neymar. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That ball looks a good one. Header! Oh, taken with style! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and led it perfectly.
Liverpool are having a big chance! And Neuer pulls off a sensational save! Oh, terrific save. So, third corner of the game. Climbs up big! And he couldn't keep it down. Not too much more here than seeing our time, and time is very nearly seen out. He's well positioned here. Conte. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And we're underway. Kante, a player joining here, a pretty exclusive club. This game is the 200th in his career for this side.
Yeah, and he's proven himself.
Van Nistelrooy! A real chance and a real let-off.
Unsurprisingly, he's been quick to apologise. If you lean backwards, the results are normally high and wide.
Conte, that has ended up in no man's land. Kirkchu, Raul, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's McAllister, now it's Hullet. Belletti, in with the challenge. Kaká, Raul, chips it through. Tries to get it clear. Belletti. Rudiger. Conte. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Conte. Now Costa Curta. Passing is crisp and sharp. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Liverpool so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. And he's worked it through. He's onside, hangs one in. Defending of the desperate variety. McAllister looking for a runner. Kirkchu cuts it out. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Oh, that's a key interception. Chance here to counter. Rodri. Raul. Now he's got space here. And Van Nistelrooy! Goal! Cruzeiro! And Cruzeiro take the lead.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
The goal scored for Cruzeiro after 26 minutes is number 9, Van Nistelrooy.
A 1-0 lead established.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
It's a lovely, neat pass. He's got away. And he whips it in. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's through, it's one-on-one, tries a shot! He's scored! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Conte. And it's McAllister. Dink through. And this is Hullet. Serves up across. Nagatomo is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Kukchu finds himself offside. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Nagatomo does well to stand firm and defend it. Raul, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. Oh, terrible pass. No, he refuses to take the bait. No, again there's no way through. Not the most convincing of passes. Brahim Diaz. Looking for the run. And that could well leave a mark. Robertson unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Knocks it out wide. Now it's Raul. He takes a shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Belletti. Ball played for Conte. Pass somewhat off target. Good ball, good take. There's the shot! That's a good foot in there. And that'll be the last act of the first half. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here. But there's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
And we're off again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
And it's been played through. No way through there. Kaká is onto this. Oh, perfectly measured that. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Oh, important interception. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And here's Raul. Brahim Diaz. Could be danger here, and he shoots! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Oh, that look of disbelief.
Substitution on the field. Number
Liverpool
10.
choosing to make the first change.
Number 11. Coming on the field. Number 9. Substitution. Number 18.
No, he didn't quite meet it right.
And that was really good pressure. They did enough to put him off in the end. They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
It's Kluivert. Busquets.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Shot a goal! They've done it! Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. That is a super smooth goal. Beautiful manoeuvring of the ball and splendid authority in the finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss. Van Nistelrooy! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Conte. Liverpool still have the cards to affect this game. He's gone for goal! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And Van Nistelrooy! He has done it! And this is getting better and better. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. And now he has two. Cruzeiro, and the shot! It's in! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Stoichkov demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Liverpool get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Brahim Diaz is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Great vision. He can run onto that. And the flag has stayed. Can he finish? And that would have been game, set and match.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
Substitution on the field. Number 13.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
6. Conte. Coming on the field. Number 8.
Costa Curta.
Bergkamp. Number 22.
Liverpool have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Great ball if he can get there. Mbappe.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And for a moment you felt... Oh, he's... And a shot! Oh, that's an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
So, is it really plausible to have a hit from here? It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And this is Bergkamp. Neymar. Aimed beyond the defence.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Tries to pass it through. It's out for a goal kick. Oh, can he get onto this? Now this could be a chance. And this is Neymar. And he's being shifted off it. Stoichkov. Pedri. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Rodri did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process.
Yeah, and the whole stadium knew that was coming, apart from him, it seems.
And it's Diaz. Neymar. Knocks it into space. And a chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. And that has been cleared. And that's it. Liverpool perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Okay, I'm probably going to be accused of fullback bias again, Peter, but Giuliano Belletti is someone I see as having a key role.
Your type of player?
Yeah, he's very competent defensively, first and foremost. He knows that's his job, so he's not the type that's going to be constantly rushing up and down the flank at 100 miles per hour, delivering crosses.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Threads one in, and this is Van Basten. No way through. Tries to play it through. This looks promising. He goes for a shot! Opts to play it back. McAllister for Conte. And it's Stoichkov. Busquets. It's Belletti. Tries to pass it through. Stoichkov gets into a good position. Payet, chance here to counter. That's a nicely shaped ball. He's on it, can he get away? Great, can he finish? They want to be quick to recover this. And he's there to belt it away. Can he get on the end of this? And he's in on goal. It's a really well-measured ball. And he lines up a cross. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's with the keeper. Payet. Liverpool so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Driving forward, takes a shot! And he's really put himself on the line here.
There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. Vasco da Gama have their third corner. Rudiger clears. And it's made its way to him. Flashes it across.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. He's found a way through. Big, decent chance! And it's a goal! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Just the goalkeeper's a chance! It's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
And he was alert to it. Over to the left. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. McAllister is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. That pass has been well intercepted, and that interception was most necessary. And that pass just didn't quite work. It's a pretty loose pass. Vasco da Gama applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Costa Curta. Neuer. Rudiger. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's having a shot! He's delivered all right! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Liverpool get themselves into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Costa Curta. Now Hausen. Busquets. And it's Belletti. Rudiger.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, what a climb! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Goes forward. Van Basten chasing after it. There's the whistle for half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
Liverpool are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. And we are already promptly back underway. Conte has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Rudiger did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Played into space out wide. Stoichkov picks it up out wide. Picked out brilliantly. And he's gone backward here. Payet. Looking for a runner. Rudiger spots it and intercepts. Belletti. Rudiger. Busquets. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Belletti. He is through here. Looking for options for movement. Looking to play him in. Oh, they could break here. He's through here. Hausen attempts a clearance. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it. Well, that big chance must be! And Stoichkov! He has done it! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Liverpool take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
And here's Hullet. think that's offside. Yes, it is. And he thumps it clear.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
Substitution on the field. Number
Vasco
6,
da Gama get
Conte.
their fourth corner.
Coming on to replace him is number 22, Pedri. Substitution in progress.
He's cut it out. Howson tries to clear, applies the finish! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Costa Curta. Liverpool perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Did well to step in there, that was more than necessary.
This is the time you need that pace. They've got to make this nice and quick.
And he's on a charge. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Well played and well cleared. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, delightful ball. Stoichkov showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, no joy this time. It's a goal kick. Costa Curta. Pedri to McAllister. Half an hour gone in the second half. That's good running with the ball. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Well, there's the clearance. That is ended up in no man's land. Bullet, nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Payet will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Vasco da Gama have got it back and they'll have another go. Now there's he's had a shot! Oh, he's got that all wrong and it's a penalty. Liverpool really could have done without this. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Dealing with the pressure. Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Oh, that miss could really prove costly. They don't want to be missing too many of those.
Knocks it into space. That's been cut out, well played. Oh, he's been caught napping. Big header. He scores! And what a climax we have here. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Substitution on the field. Number 4.
So, time for changes
Number
on
3,
both sides, actually.
Rudiger.
Vasco da
Number
Gama
16,
give themselves a chance
Busquets.
of a fairy tale
Number
finish.
20,
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
Chouameni.
This
Number
usually is the time
27,
teams go into
Serginho.
conservation mode.
Number 2, Alessandro Bastoni. Number 7, Luis
Can they get him
Garcia.
away?
Substitutions taking place.
Squeeze it through. Chouameni
4 added minutes has been
across the
indicated.
quarter. Here's Chouameni. And he welcomes it in. And the shot! And he hits the net! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Stoichkov.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Liverpool could not have... And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough. Well, here we are with everything very much to play for.
Hello,
Win this one
everybody,
and they're
welcome
going
to
up.
today's match.
Incentives do not come much simpler or sweeter than that one. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle. Liverpool cannot afford to slip up here. Terrific support, and they're going to need it all. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And we have the first dead ball situation of the game. Promising one. That was travelling. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front. We're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Stoichkov. Conte. And this is Kane. Neymar. Lovely, now then. He's come in hard. Conte.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Van Basten. Shoots! There's a goal! And look who it is. He leads the way. He leads the way again. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
This is going to make things very...
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Oh, it's a massive game for him, but that can't concern the referee, who has sent him off. Liverpool already a man down in these early stages. That has left the boss thinking about what harm it has done to their chances. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Caceres. Now it's Kane. Now it's Neymar. Shot could be on. Yamal! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And another try! It's wide, but only just.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Rudiger. That's Busquets. Howson. Busquets. Bullet is the team's great visionary, and he welcomes it in. He's found a way through. Oh, it's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Nuno Mendes. Ruben Neves. Nicely spread. It's a promising position. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Out for a throw.
Substitution.
Very nearly half an hour gone here. Howson gets across to intercept that. Can he get on the end of this? And the through ball. Oh, can he finish? They've got to be quick to recover this. Mohamed Salah. That's Busquets. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Rudiger. Busquets. And it's Gullit. And this is Van Basten. And it's Musiala.
There they go, hunting again.
Conte. Now it's Van Basten. Ruben Dias promptly onto that, and that is that. He's looking wide. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Well seen, saw that coming.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Busquets. Threads one in. Oh, super find. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And the finish! They've scored! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper.
Oh, he's been... And the shot! Goal! Brazil! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And yes, it's him again.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Brazil go into the lead.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Caceres kept his eye on it, and he's there. Pedri looking to penetrate. And we've reached half-time. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, Peter, there's no doubting that the situation is quite bleak when you're not only losing but a man down as well. And while the break is most welcome in giving the opportunity for the players to regroup, there's no doubting that the next 45 minutes are going to be extremely difficult.
Here we go again then.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Plays it through. He's in plenty of space here. He's got away. Now, can he find a finish? He's had a shot! Oh, super goal! A finish of true class! And there's the goal they've been looking for. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Belletti. Looking for the run, and he's picked it up out wide, and he's managed to get free. Rudiger did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Here's decent chance! Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Liverpool presented with a golden opportunity here. The ball is on the spot. Here we go. And that's one back. Not a twitch, not a blink.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Musiala! You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Nicely aimed pass. Mohamed Salah going full tilt down the right-hand side. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, maybe he thought they were already promoted, Peter. It's a silly card to pick up.
Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here.
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Well, it's pretty obvious they have to change their approach if they want this, and they do.
Number 7, Luis Garcia.
That pass isn't the best.
Number 14,
Chouameni.
Substitution
Liverpool do have options available on the bench if they want to go there. And Stoichkov! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Searching pass he's played there. Over to the left. Kvaratskhelia receives it in a wide position. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. No way through.
Mohamed Salah really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Oh, that's fabulous.
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
Substitution on the field. Number
Brazil
9,
with the corner. They're
Stoichkov.
first.
Number 13, Gullit. Coming on the field, number 5, Neymar.
And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Liverpool have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Now it's Luis Garcia. He's picked his way through.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity...
And a chance! Should have equalised.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
And it's been taken short. And he's gone back. Can he finish? Pavard gets it away. Liverpool finding their passes. He is through here. He's having a shot! Yes, it's there! Level again! And they are in no mood to give up the fight.
Well, the old saying about a wounded animal and all that being at its most dangerous has definitely held through this time. I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Tries to cross. Oh, and he's following up! Oh, he has stuck it into his own net!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
And this is Mohamed Salah. He could be in here.
Brazil can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Ruben Dias kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
6 added minutes.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Nicely worked. Shapes to shoot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
And that is not the first time, Peter, the keeper has been left exposed by this defence. It needs a quick fix.
Oh, terrible pass.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Oh, can he get onto this? He steps in, and that's the end of that. Vitinha. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Well, I think the referee has done well here. He's pulled him to one side, he's told him what's what, and hopefully he'll behave himself from now on.
Close, having a look. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
No, it's come to nothing. And that will be the final act. Liverpool illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many times, they ended up with nothing.
And we come to you now with a
Liverpool really did suffer for their lack of numbers here.
Well, they were up against it, but these players can take heart from what was a worthy response. There was no sign at any stage of the towel being thrown in. So positives can be taken, Peter, even in defeat.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Liverpool do have the look of a team with genuine ambition.
Hello, everybody,
Already
and
on the
welcome
cusp
to
of
today's
promotion,
match.
they are looking to make a statement here. We are more than ready. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So that's got things underway. Liverpool cannot afford to slip up here. Terrific support, and they're going to need it all. It's a promising position. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Chance for a shot! And it's a goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
How important will this turn out to be? This is going to give them a lot more options now.
Tries to play it through. That's been slipped through. Could try cutting inside here. Oh, smashing header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Yamal. And the through ball. He's picked his way through. Brilliantly cut out. Hullet. Liverpool leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. This looks promising. Neymar. Now it's Lewandowski. Played back in. Tries to pass it through. Oh, that's fabulous. He's free, he has got space. Khan breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. No, that's been intercepted. First quarter of an hour gone. Liverpool are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Liverpool finding their passes. Kluivert. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Stoichkov with the short one. Distributed tidily. And the shot! Superb from Conte! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And this is getting better and better. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because...
It's Lewandowski!
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And he's straight offside. Busquets is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. That has been slung wide. And he's picked it up out wide. Cross into the box. And it's hoisted clear. Goes for a shot! And that is one way to get his defending done. And he gets rid in a hurry. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. And this is Kluivert. And he cuts out the supply. That's a good ball out wide. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Kluivert. Luis Garcia. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's got a Lewandowski!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he's had it nicked away. That's beautifully weighted. And this is Stoichkov. Stoich climbs up big! Oh, the ball's run loose here. He's looking wide. Looking to play him in. It's a promising position. Well, that looks a decent ball. No, that's too long. Kukçu
are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
The message is clear, none shall pass. And it's Hullet. Kluivert. It's Kluivert! It's bounced back off the post. Now the delivery. Rudiger. Belletti. Played out wide. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bullet! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Chooses to go back. Shot, surely! That was no routine save.
Kante actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And this is Lewandowski. Plays a sharp little ball here. It's not an especially good pass, that. Now it's Rafinha. Chance! Oh, taken with style. And right on half-time, that is telling. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time.
Hello everybody.
Either side holding back here. It has been quite a half this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Liverpool are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Zanetti. That's going right the way across. Now it's Yamal. Neymar. Costa Curta promptly onto that, and that is that. Stoichkov. Now it's Lewandowski. It's a really well-measured ball. Played in early. He gets big. Oh, it's fallen kindly here. They've done it! Barcelona are back in business. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Just eases him off the ball. Busquets. Liverpool looking to pass their way through. And this is Neymar. Oh, that's a key interception. Pull it. Zanetti. And here's Stoichkov.
We're in for an intriguing second half now. Contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
Out towards the flank. And he's managed to get free. That could spell... Can he finish? In he goes again! Yamal. Spread neatly. He's found a way through. Flashes it across.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
That has been cut short. Who saw this coming? Liverpool are hurt by just about the final punch. Khan with the clearance.
Pretty robust defending.
Busquets. That is Conte. Alexander-Arnold cuts it out. Yamal. And that is as far as they're going to go. Lovely ball and a shoots! Oh, denied brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Liverpool have their second corner now. They've played it short, and it's made its way to him. Climax! Now, who's going to be first to this? And now a sudden chance to counter. Some really good ball movement. That's an excellent interception. Neymar. And he goes cross-field.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Neymar. Nice interception, well timed. Busquets. Now it's Stoichkov. Marquinhos gets across to intercept that. Rafinha, who's set up one goal so far. Luis Garcia. Great vision. Cross from Rafinha. Howson can get it clear.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
He's under a lot of pressure there, and that could well leave a mark. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Now it's Yamal. And for a moment, time stood still.
You lucky boy, you lucky, lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
It's their second corner of the game.
On the field, number 13, Bullet. Number 18, Kluivert. Coming on the field, number 8, Bergkamp. Number 20, Van Basten. Substitution.
It's a mighty effort! Kante gets rid without sophistication. And now they can spring out of defence. Probing pass. Chance here to counter.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Now it's Van Basten. Stoichkov. Great chance! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Busquets. Now Howson.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, easy pickings there. Can he finish? Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Number 20.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Liverpool take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, the last moments now, Peter.
And that will be the final act. Liverpool are going up, and now they can dream. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
What a game, what a performance, and right when they needed it, Peter. How many teams have in the past got it so wrong on the day and took a long time to recover, or worse? I just think we should offer our congratulations.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Hello attendees, this is a Lost Children's announcement. Please keep your eyes on your children during the match at all times.